Bam, we live. Episode number 120 of the Left Hand Labs podcast. We already started recording the pre-podcast. You feel me? So right now, let me put the slideshow on while we set this shit up. While we set it up. Whoop, let me mute it. While we set it up on the Periscope, episode 120 of the Left Hand Lives podcast, ! Share on Twitter, go live. Alright, now we live. Let me start it here. Bang. Alright, so now we back everywhere. We back streaming. We streaming, and that's open. Just me. Bam. You can see 2Ls 1T right here. And let me see. I'm going to view the broadcast on the Periscope. I'm going to view it here just so we can see if anybody come in, comment type shit. That's right there. Episode number 120, the Allen Houston episode. Okay. I know it's some basketball stuff to talk about. It's not that much basketball to talk about. I really want to talk about fantasy. I want to talk about this Colin Kaepernick workout. Let's start with that. I feel like that's the most important thing right now we need to talk about. Because I don't like the energy behind what's going on. And I don't think he probably going to get signed or come to a team and all that kind of stuff because of how the media and certain figures in the media reacted to his workout. And everything got to always be controversial, not commercial. Everything always got to be, devious in some kind of way of fashion. And I think they messed this up. And I'm not blaming Kaepernick for this because if I got my facts straight, then I think they said that Kaepernick had to, like, it was restricted to only a certain people. Like the NFL put stipulations on it, meaning like only a certain amount of people could watch it could only be broadcasted to a certain amount of people or certain media outlets or something like that. He had to use their receivers that he had for them. That he had to, it was a medical waiver or something that they wanted him to sign, a whole bunch of stuff. So Kaepernick said, you know what? And there was supposed to be 25 teams there originally, but he moved it from, I don't know where it was supposed to be at, like maybe was it at the Falcons stadium or training facility or something. But they said he moved it to a local high school in the area or something like that, right? Which is cool. And it was 3 hours before, right? Which is, it is what it is. If he moved it and he wanted, if you want to see the nigga work out, go to the workout. So instead of 25 teams, I heard it was 8 people there. But he had it broadcasted. I think you could look at it. He broadcasted it everywhere. They say he still looked like he could throw the ball well, this, that, and the third. But it's not turning out right. You had people like Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith is a big coon. I don't know if y'all knew this or not. But if you don't know, that nigga is the ultimate fucking coon, bro. He's the ultimate coon. The nigga Stephen A. Smith was up on. It was no reason for him to do this. I could and if you look back, if you know the history of me and his sports talk shit, then it's a video of me arguing with Chris Broussard at South Orange Park, right? He used to come there and hoop sometimes. And I've been doing this sports shit for a long time. I've always been the guru. And I'm telling him, like, look, y'all media outlets have a lot of power of the narratives of what goes on, right? And this was back when before LeBron made the decision. And I'm telling them, like, yo, I know you hate the Knicks because you up there saying nobody coming to the Knicks, this person not coming to the Knicks, the Knicks. I'm like, you putting that narrative out there. You play a big impact in putting that narrative out there. Now, granted, you can't control what the players do. The media outlet people, they can, ESPN, Fox Sports, whatever, they don't control what the players do. But you just putting it out there, it weighs. It creates tidal waves. And I was arguing with him down, like, if you wouldn't have went out there like, yo, nobody coming to the Knicks, this, that, and the third, I think maybe things might have went a little differently. Who knows? You feel what I'm saying? Who knows? Stephen A. Smith bring his black ass up on on Twitter, unsolicited. Nobody told him to do this. This not on First Take. It's not on the Stephen A. Smith radio show or nothing like that. And he's like, yo, Kaepernick, he don't want to play. He fucking around. This, that, and the third. It's over for him. Like, how much money is your soul worth? Jason Whitlock, Stephen A. Smith. How much money are you worth? Where, like, meaning you could get on these networks and you could say fuck being black. I'm jumping on Master's side and I'm shucking and jiving and being loud and all that type of silly shit and getting this black man and putting the narrative out there that this black man is done up. I can never see or understand the benefit of doing something like that. Or I can never respect the people that do stuff like that. Like, why? What is the reason for that? I don't get the reason for doing something like that. I really don't get it. I don't understand. I never will. You should hear him. It's ridiculous. We should play it up here, but I don't want to play it back. I don't even want nothing to do with Stephen A. Smith. He is a sucker. He really is. Y'all want? You know what? Let me see if I can get it so we can listen to that joint. All right, here we go. I go here for this. And see, you're not going to be able to see. No, I'm not going to play it. You know why? The only reason why I'm not going to play it is because you'll be able to hear it in the video, but you won't be able to hear it on the podcast part. I could just play it on my phone. But it's ass this way, man. I hate doing it like this. I really hate doing it like this. I figured out how to do it with the OBS, with the streaming, with the going live shit. But I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it on the I don't know how to do it on this. Let me go to my I don't know how to do it on the GarageBand, which is annoying. Where's my tweets? I'll talk about Stephen A. You should see him up here shucking and jiving. Listen to this sucker.
So let me get this straight.
Listen to this sucker.
Colin Kaepernick has been working out
3 years.
All of this time.
3 years getting ready.
Him, people in his camp.
Yep.
His close ones, loved ones, everybody talking about he wants to play football. He wants to play football. He's ready to play.
Okay.
Just give him the chance.
Okay.
So what does the NFL do? Recognizing that teams need a shield because they need something to hide behind because they know that, guess what? If we bring this brother in for a workout and we don't like him or we don't want him, who knows what we're going to get accused of? We need cover. So the NFL provides that. I have no doubt Jay-Z's involved. I have no doubt Roger Goodell is involved. I have no doubt there's a host of people involved, but forget all of that. This man wanted a chance. 25 teams show up in Georgia at the Atlanta Falcons practice facility, state-of-the-art facility, NFL personnel, equipment, everything, video, everything. And what does Colin Kaepernick do? Not Tuesday when he found out about it, not Wednesday, not Thursday, not Friday, Saturday. 3 hours before the workout. Because of some issue with a liability waiver.
Yo, you see this man, son? Can y'all believe him?
Colin Kaepernick wants to change the venue.
He's a sucker, son.
Colin Kaepernick wants his own receivers.
What's wrong with that?
Colin Kaepernick wants to video things himself.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? He want to have his own media outlet.
Colin Kaepernick wants the media. This Colin Kaepernick, media can't find him. He ain't done no interviews. He ain't talked to nobody. Media can't find him, but he wants to do it. He wants the media available now. Yeah,
what's wrong with that? So it's no surprise that everybody can see he kick ass. And it's not for front. You see this dude is a sucker, bro. And his fucking turtleneck.
He don't want to play.
And his turtleneck talking crazy like this.
He wants to be a martyr.
He wanted to be a martyr. Son, Stephen A. Smith is a sucker, bro. You hear this, man? It ain't working this time.
All of us.
Speak for yourself,
believe
dickhead.
That Colin Kaepernick would have showed out.
What?
And if he had showed out, I'm here to tell you, I believe he would have had a job inside of 2 weeks.
I ain't watching no more of this bullshit. This dude, son, there's no reason for a man. There's no reason for that man to get up there and talk crazy like that, son. There's no reason ever for him to do that. The man want to have his own receivers. He want to have the media available so everybody could see him play football. So it's no blurred lines. Everybody could see. He did, like in NFL wanted it to be closed. How is he wrong for that? Only 8 teams showed up instead of the 25, which is another sucker move. I don't get it, and I never will. I never will get it. What's wrong with these people, bro? Some ain't right with the NFL. And Kaepernick, they said Kaepernick looked like he was still ready to go. He been working out for 3 years, trying to stay ready, and they doing the boy dirty. They doing him dirty, and it is what it is. There's no hiding behind that. I just want y'all to know, don't be like Stephen A. Smith. Don't be like Jason Whitlock. Don't be no sucker. Don't compromise your being black for no job, for no white people nowhere, for nobody nowhere. Being black is more important than your job. Having pride in yourself is more important than everything. Hold on. Rock calling me. Yo.
Yo, so you still doing the podcast?
Yeah, I'm still live right now.
Alright, that.
You finished?
Yeah, I put that shit in, but I need to go buy 02 cents and put this shit in.
Alright.
I just looked at it, that shit fried.
Alright, so we could go there as soon as I finish.
Alright.
He fixing his car up, so I told him I'll drive him to go get whatever he need to get. So, don't compromise nothing for none of these people, okay? Please. All right, now, while we're on the topic of football, let's talk about something that happened this weekend. Lamar Jackson versus Deshaun Watson. Lamar Jackson the best. Lamar Jackson is nobody better than him, son. Like, he really elite. Son, they can win a bowl, bro. He ain't Mike Vick, bro. He's something a little different. I know it's crazy to say. It sounds crazy, but listen to me. Yeah, I got him in fantasy. Let's go look at the numbers. Deshaun Watson ain't do nothing. Nathan. The Ravens defense is not that crazy, but Deshaun Watson sure made it look. But Lamar Jackson sure made it look like it. The boy was. Oh, it don't show me what he threw. He had 220 passing yards, 4 rushing touchdowns, 9 rushes for 86 yards. Can I see how many, what was his completion like percentage? He was 17 for 24. Beautiful day in the office. They beat them 41-7. 41-7. He's marking his third consecutive contest with 70% complete 70% completion rate. This is his second year in the league, bro. He hit 9 different receivers. They're 8-2, and they play the Rams Monday night on the road. Woo, yo! When I tell y'all this boy is different, I'm not joking. I'm not playing. It's time to give him his proper respect. I will get me a Lamar Jackson jersey for sure, a white one. I'm gonna get the white one just because I'm not gonna get the purple. And it's well deserved. He earned everybody to get he's proven it. He beat Brady. He beat Deshaun Watson. Who did he lose to? Who did the Ravens lose to? They lost to the Browns, I think. He lost to Baker Mayfield. I don't know about that, but listen, the boy is for real. Best quarterback in the league right now? I don't know. I don't know about that, but he up there. He should be MVP. Now, I remember when he won the Heisman. That was up here. We talked about it on here. I know we had to. And he was just some kid from the hood, not well spoken. We've watched this kid mature and grow over the years, and I can say that I'm very proud of him and the progress that he's making. Shout out to you, Lamar Jackson. And this is my leg calling me. Hold on. Hello?
Hey, babe.
What's up, baby girl? I'm gonna call you back in like 25 to 30 minutes. I'm still doing the podcast. You live right now on the air. What's something you want to say for the podcast? What you want the people to hear?
Goodbye.
Say something to the people. You live right now. It's everybody can hear you.
Love you, baby.
No, what? Come on, I love you too. But what else you got to say? Like, you guys talk some.
I don't have nothing else to say. Goodbye.
Talk some shit. What's your favorite football team?
Dolphins.
Ooh, what about your favorite basketball team?
The Knicks.
Ooh, that's energy. You told me on like week 2 to start Paul Richardson and start Tyrell Williams, right?
Right.
And I didn't listen?
Nope, because you don't listen.
I don't listen. Did you read the text message I sent you? I really want you to read that.
I don't read it now.
Okay. All right. Anything else for the podcast you want to say?
That's it.
Nothing else?
Eyes open.
Live on the pod. Ooh, that's energy. Okay, I'll let you know when I finish.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. Read the text message. Feeling, dentist, wheeze, feet. You finished? You got the feelings?
Yes, goodbye.
All right, read the text message. That's a serious text message.
Okay.
Okay, bye. All right, yeah. You see what team she like. I mean, what you want me to say? What you want me to do? Great minds think alike. You heard? You feel me? That's why she like the teams that she should like, the best teams. What was I talking about before? Lamar Jackson. Yeah, I'm proud of his progress. Proud of the what's the name that he made. This, that, and the third. And bam. What else happened in football worth talking about? The Dolphins, we lost. Devontae Parker had 100 yards, though, which I'll take. We going to be good, bro. Tua got hurt. There's no more Tua. Tua, it's over. We don't want him no more. His hip is dislocated or some shit like that. Tua, get the fuck out of here. You go and or you know what? All right, check this out. This is interesting now. What if Tua hurt, falls? He's like a second rounder now. And we got 3 first-round picks. What if we are able to... Steelers is fucking around. That's not going to be a top 10 pick no more. That's going to be like in the 15s. So, look, check this out. What if we do this? The Steelers get... with the Steelers or the Texans pick, we get Tua. But with our first pick, we get like maybe Herbert or... I like Hurts, bro. I'm sorry. I like Oklahoma, though. I like Hurts. I want a black quarterback. I'm just saying, what if we do that? You think that would be a good thing to draft 2 quarterbacks or to draft Tua hurt late and just see what we got? Josh Rosen, we know he gone. Vandom is L's girls. What? What he just say? Vandom. Like what? Vandom is girl. Van Damme. Oh my God. They being crazy. I don't know what these people are talking about. Why he ain't say Van Damme? He said Vandam. But I say that's an option. That's something that could possibly work. And I will talk about that when it's time to talk about the draft. Once we officially we already not making the playoffs. We know that already. But it's not time to talk about the draft yet. But when it's time to talk about the draft, that scenario, we're going to throw that out there. Because I think that scenario is something that could possibly, work for us and work well. It can work very well. We draft Tua late. Fuck it. Get him late. Is it going to hurt? No. If he no good, he no good. We got 3 first-round picks. If you got 3 first-round picks, well, damn. Because you get 3 first-round picks, you get 3 cracks at Pro Bowler, all NFL players. 3 cracks. So, I say we could get Judy. We could get a running back. We can get an offensive. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's so much. We'll talk about that when it's time to talk about the draft. How about that? What else? What else happened in football worth talking about? Can y'all think of something this weekend? Nah, that was pretty much it. The Lamar show. Fantasy. Let's talk about fantasy football since we're here. You feel me? And let's look at what's going on with Nork Needs Water. Right now, sitting comfortable, 8-2. But the only problem is Corb, who I beat already, he's 8-2 as well. So we both just gotta keep. I just gotta keep winning. I gotta keep winning. That's all I can do is just keep winning. I can't worry about him. It seems like us two are gonna be the top 2 seeds. I'll need that number 1 seed so I can get that number 2 pick guaranteed, and I will not fuck up and draft Saquon this year. No way, Jose. Next year, I will definitely draft McCaffrey. If he's not the he's probably gonna be the number 1 pick. But I would draft McCaffrey or I would draft Dalvin Cook. I don't mind having Dalvin Cook again. Saquon, never again. I will never touch Saquon Barkley. I should have traded him when he got hurt because I could have. Everybody else is 6-4, 5-5, and stuff like that. So I'm good right now. I just need that number 1. I want that number 1 seed guaranteed. I'm playing shy right now. It's rough. Now everybody in the league is fighting for playoffs. We got 6-4. We got 2 people 6-4, and we got 4 people 5-5, and people gonna be 5-6 type shit at the end of this. It's looking rough. It's looking very rough for cats. I'm telling you that much. It's looking very rough. It's gonna be a rough week for people, bro. Rough week. We got Mahomes versus the Chargers tonight. That should be a good game. I'm playing shy. My people ain't really go too crazy. Jameson Crowder did good. Waving wire sensei. Waller and Williams played both of them. Minnesota defense ain't do nothing for me. I got Keenan Allen playing. And Shaw had Odell, AP. He had Brady in instead of Breeze. Because he still got Tyreek Hill and the kicker from the Chiefs to play tonight. And whoo, if he played Breeze had 21, it would be a lot closer. And I would be a lot more nervous because Tyreek Hill is dangerous. But let's see what happens. Doing good. Doing good so far, though. Doing good. I just need to keep doing what I got to do. I was really prepared for football. I was prepared. Come on, man. Now Wiggins is not playing. If Wiggins played, I'm looking at basketball. I needed Wiggins to play. I need to drop Miles Bridges. He fucking sucks. And Batum taking his minutes. And I got Melo. We'll talk about basketball. Basketball. First of all, first things first, we're going to talk about. We got the Dallas Mavericks out of there again in another close game. Luka was whipping ass, like always. That's what he does. He's one of the top 10 players in the league right now. Off rip. Luka whipped a lot of ass, but we whipped ass back. RJ didn't have a crazy game. Marcus Morris hit the step back 3. It seems like we just got their number. We got the Mavericks number. They can't beat us. We swept them. Porzingis lost twice to us, back to back. And he's a sucker. He's soft. Julius Randle was going right at him. And what he do? He turned into a fucking sucker. He ain't go crazy. He wasn't wilding for respect. He was getting tossed in the post type shit. Come here. Beat, beat, beat. He tried to draw a charge. Julius Randle said, Nick, get your little ass off. Lay. Fuck you talking about. And we beat him. Which I'm happy for. When we win, when we beat teams, it's a good thing. And I'm happy. So, bam, that's good. Fizdale might have saved his job. Frank Ntilikina playing well now. Dennis Smith was playing good. I think you got to play both of them together because Frank is looking a lot more confident. The kid is looking confident now. And as much shit as we talked about Frank Ntilikina, I think now is the time to start giving him some respect and some praise. He's not looking like a sucker no more. He's really not looking like a sucker. He's playing D like he always do. Being more aggressive, getting into the paint. He used to just dribble handoff. Now he keep his dribble. Hey, if he gonna play like that, then I don't know. We might keep him. If Fizdale was to go and we was to get somebody like Stan Van Gundy, Stan Van will play him all night and he'll have him playing D. He'll have him right. I don't know, man. I really don't know. We lost. See, we beat the Mavericks and then Trevante Graham gamed us and we lost to the fucking. To the Hornets. So it's up and down. And Javonte Graham had like 30. He had like 9 threes. He was whipping our ass. I don't know, man. Devontae Graham, whatever you call him. But Mitchell Robinson is back and he looked better. You gotta remember, Dennis Smith and Mitchell Robinson was gone. Mitch had the concussion. So maybe that played a part in Fizz and what we was looking like. But I really don't know. I don't know how I feel. Should we? I don't want to fire. I wanted to fire him because his sets and this, that, and the third. But now I just don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Do I want another coach in that's going to be more cut and dry with the lineups and all this and all that? Yes, that would be very helpful. But I feel like you got to get this man a chance with everybody. because he played RJ Barrett a lot of minutes, and I got RJ in fantasy, and I want RJ to keep playing a lot of minutes because he be doing his thing. RJ really tough. I'm so happy we got RJ Barrett. He's way better than Kevin Knox. He's gonna make first all rookie team. He could win rookie of the year, but they probably gonna give it to Morant. RJ Barrett is gonna be good in this league for a long time. Speaking of somebody who's gonna be good in this league, Paul George, bro, PG-13, the man is a demon. Like, he played 2 games. I think he had like 30, both of them shits. Let me look at his numbers. Where you at, PG-13? I can't believe I'm 2-2, bro. I should not be fucking 2-2. I had this game won. Oh my god, son. I hate losing. Losing pissed me off. Z's team is just. I should have picked Drummond. That's my fault. Let's look at PG-13. First game 33, 9-4. Second game 37, 4-3 with 2 steals. Son, he averaging 35, 6-3. Did him and Kawhi play together? They didn't even play together yet. On Monday, when they play the Thunder, both of them going to play. Woo-wee. That's what Boobin was smart to draft him. I should have drafted Paul George. I should have drafted him. I was fucking around. I should have drafted him. And bam, because look at, Boobin team is going to be good, bro. He got Oladipo. When he come back, he going to have Kemba. Let me look at Kemba. Kemba numbers look decent. They don't look bad. Kemba, Paul George, Lillard, Miles Turner, Mitchell Robinson, Victor Oladipo, Jonathan Isaac playing crazy. Sheesh. That's dangerous stuff right there. That's dangerous stuff. Ugh. I got to make a trade. That's all I got to do. I need me a superstar. I got pieces. I got hitters. I got players that's playing well and doing what they got to do. I just got to... Wiggins got to come back. He's playing well for me. Russell only going for 7 games, I think. So that's like 7 games. You can't look at it as 2 weeks. You got to look at it how many games you going to miss. 7 games is nothing. He'll be back. So I'm not worried. I'm not too stressed out about losing Russell. And he's a monster. I don't think I could trade him. For the right offer, I would trade him, but like, he got months of just the offense just being him without Steph. And I got Melo. Let's see what Melo got signed, y'all. Melo got signed by the Portland Trail Blazers. They say he might not play until Tuesday, so that's tomorrow. I got him on the roster. Don't worry. And let's see what Melo can do. If Melo go crazy, then, I won. If not, then, oh well, you just drop him. But I think he going to go. I think he got something to prove. Portland needed a wing that could score, so it can't just be McCollum and him. So I think that might be big. Do I still hate Carmelo Anthony? Yes, I don't fuck with him. Melo ruined my Knicks. One-dimensional player, very selfish. Let him do that to another team and he cool. I'll have him in fantasy. He don't got to be my main mans though. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I can't wait till tomorrow to see. Let me see who they play. They play the Pelicans. Whoo! I got them starting. I got the lineup set. Got them ready to go. D'Angelo Russell. I'm gonna trade D'Angelo Russell. Somebody else. Even if I don't get the right shit back, I ain't fucking around with that. Rest games and load management. Did we ever talk about that? I feel like the NBA got to do something about rest games and load management. I feel like you got to make it where you get you miss a game check or some shit if you don't play. You got to do something. Now, are they going to lower the amount of games in the season? No, they're not going to do that. So that eliminates that. What can you do? Somebody had a good solution for that shit. I forgot what it was. Damn, I can't remember what they said. They was like, yo, it's easy. If they want to have load management, if they want to do this, then you just got to do this. And I was like, oh, that make perfect sense. Oh, it was a perfect reason. It was a good excuse to not have it. I forgot what it was, so I can't even bring it up. But that load management shit got to go. It's the worst shit ever. Get load management and rest games and all that shit out of the league. Out of the league. NBA, do something. No more load management. Okay? We got to make a push for that. What else we got basketball wise? James Wiseman has been ruled ineligible. We talked about this. Do y'all even know who James Wiseman is? Do a lot of people know who that is? I don't think a lot of people know who James Wiseman is. You gotta go to YouTube and look up the young man highlights. He's potentially the number 1 pick in the draft. But we're not going to see him play this year for Memphis. It's just not going to happen. Why? Because Penny Hardaway moved his family to Memphis. Is that such a bad thing? I don't think so. We talked about this on the podcast. Got to get rid of NCAA. NCAA got to go. Players just go straight to the league out of high school and get thrown in the G League. The G League is going to be more exciting. We're going to be wanting to watch G League games, to watch LaMelo play in the G League, to watch whoever the top recruit is, this, that, and the third, whoever was the number 1 pick. We got to start doing it. We have to. NCAA is horrible. Very horrible. And let's look at the fantasy basketball roster. Let's look at my roster now. Let's look. I play smooth. I'm 2-2 now, which sucks. But it is what it is. I got Chris Dunn. I just picked him up. He's been doing good for me. I'll take he gets steals, bro. That nigga's a steal monster. He don't score that much or dime that much, but he gets steals, and steals is worth 3 points. So I'm gonna keep Chris Dunn for now. Devin Booker, who I'm trying to trade, I might have to pair him with Russell to try to get somebody. RJ Barrett, Sabonis. My team is so good, bro. Andrew Wiggins, his grandma died, so that loss this last week, it's on him. It's on you, Andrew Wiggins, but I can understand. Kelly Oubre is back. He had a 30 clip, so he showed me that he's back. He finally had a good game again. I'm keeping him. I can't get rid of him. I got Melo, Norman Powell. Drew Holiday is playing like a monster for me. Like a monster. Everybody always getting hurt on his team, but he's doing well. Bam is doing well for me. Kicking all sorts of ass every week. Just keep killing Bam. And I got Markelle Fultz, waiver wire sensei shit. He's starting now. Augustine got hurt, so he's going to play more. Listen, I'm a rock with you, Markelle. Let's see what happens. And storming Norman Powell, I'll just be dropping him. He'll be the streamer. I don't know. I dropped Isaiah Thomas. I let him go. So let's see what happens. Tyler Hero is on the waiver wire now, chilling. He was owned. People had him. Terrence Ross. Woo! Look at his numbers. How many minutes do he play a night? I don't know. That's an interesting pickup right there. There's a lot of interesting pickups on the line. Everybody always getting hurt. This nigga Derek Favors had a 20-20 game. Oh my God. Oh, back spasms. Hey, if anybody got back spasms, I'm letting you know now. I respect you. I'm playing against Smooth this week. I hope Kawhi don't play for Monday. Don't let Kawhi play, please. Or Otto Porter. Good. Let's keep these niggas out. Keep them out. And I'm not telling him to set his rosters neither. That's on him. He 0-4. It's time to make some trades, Smoothie. Let's see who play who. Uzzi's play Mir. That's a lot of good matchups this week. Let's see what happens. Alright, if you made it this far, shout out to you for listening. Shout out to me for keeping you entertained. Let's go to the Jason Burke tweet of the week before we get up out of here. Let's see what my man Jason Burke had to say. Jason Burke. Thank you, Urban Dictionary, for teaching me what, quotes, the T is and whether it is coochie or stud. What? Basically, every slang term is defined there. I don't know what the fuck he was going with there. But it's coochie and stud was in quotation marks too. Jason Burke hilarious. But that's the Jason Burke tweet of the week. Damn, Minnesota Twins prospect Ryan Costello found dead at age 23 from natural causes in New Zealand. Damn, at 23? He just died? Damn, that's fucked up. What? Oh my goodness. Moment of silence for that kid, man. Moment of silence. Okay. Now, if you enjoyed the podcast, make sure you rate and review on the iTunes podcast app. I appreciate it. Don't cost you a thing. And make sure that you like the video if you're watching on YouTube and subscribe to the channel. Follow the shop on all social media, on Twitter, at Shop Heirlooms. You can see the podcast while it's live streaming on Periscope and on Twitter. You gotta do is just follow the podcast, and then you'll see, and you can interact and talk. We can talk that talk on Twitter. And episode 120, the Allen Houston episode, and that's it. We out of here. Eyes open. And the Knicks we play today. Make sure you watch.